Namaste and welcome to Healthy You. Today's guest is a real-life superwoman. Her name is Juliana Castañeda Turner, or as her friends like to call her, Jaggy. She has been a long-time volunteer for Food for Life, the world's largest plant-based food relief organization. And she's the co-founder of the no-kill and only vegan animal shelter in all of South America called the Paramatma Animal Sanctuary in the Andes Mountains of Colombia. In fact, this year, her animal sanctuary won the Vegan of the Year award, and she recently released her first vegan cookbook in Colombia called Cooking with Jaggy. A vegetarian since the age of 5 and a vegan for the last 8 years, Juliana has always had a very special connection with food and with animals. Along the way, she has been most inspired by her grandfather Julio's unconditional love, her mother's expert culinary skills, her aunt's cooking as a form of devotion to God, and her spiritual master, Guru Prasad Swami. These days, it is her husband, Paul Rodney Turner, also known as the Food Yogi, who in fact was on an earlier episode of Healthy You, whom she shares her life and kitchen with. Juliana has found her tremendous strength by being of service to others, and she says she only wants animals in her heart and not on her plate. Please welcome Juliana Castañeda Turner. Namaste, Juliana.
Namaste, Valerie. It's
such
pleasure.
an honor for you to be with us. You've come such a long way to be here, so thank you.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, and before we talk about the recipes we're going to be making today, I want you to tell us more about the Paramatma Animal Sanctuary that you co-founded in the Andes Mountains of Colombia. And you know, tell us about the animals and you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess all the kids have the same dream that when I want to grow up, I want to have a big house when I can protect all the animals. I never really had the dream, but I was more determined. So I started to save money since I am like 11, 12 years. I don't know, selling chocolates in the school, selling vegan burgers, chips in the school.
For that particular dream, to save the animals one day.
Yes. Well, my dream was all the animals in the world.
All the animals in the world.
I was 11.
I told you, she's a superwoman. She's going to do it.
I wish, maybe. Well, if everybody helped.
After today, for sure.
Yeah. So I started to save money when I was 29 years old. I was with my best friends, Ekala, and one common friend called Felipe. He was selling his land because he was traveled to India. So at that moment, I was like in dollars, like $30,000.
So $30,000
in that moment.
And this is outside of Bogota.
Yes, that was in like an hour and a half from Bogota, a town called Huasca. So so we made a deal with him, and he sold the farm to us. That was 2009, and we start our project. So in that moment, the first animals that we adopt. Well, I had already some dogs, like 6 dogs, 3 cats. So we say Gita, the cow.
So you have Gita the cow, and I know that you have an ox.
Ox, Baller, and the bull. He's
a bull.
Yes, we say him since the day he's born.
Wow.
Yes.
And you're going to tell us more of those stories as we actually start cooking, because we're making 2 recipes today, right? Our first recipe is a vegan pumpkin muffins recipe, and this is the best part, the cashew cream frosting.
Oh, yes, it's amazing.
So I'm going to list the ingredients, and then we're going to put them all together, and you're going to just lead us. So for this recipe, we have 1 cup of whole wheat or all-purpose pastry flour. You can use either.
Wow.
A half a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. You have a half teaspoon of the ground nutmeg, right? A half a teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of salt, and then the 1 cup of pumpkin puree. And I see that, it's so beautiful. A half a cup of the unflavored soy or almond milk, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So that's actually to make the muffins, right? So let's start with that, and then we'll go to the cashew cream frosting.
Well, it's very important mix first the dry ingredients.
So we're starting with the dry before the wet.
So, the wet.
So you're going to put in the flour.
Yes, the cinnamon,
the cinnamon, all the spices. This is a great recipe for the holidays with the pumpkin.
For Christmas, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because cinnamon is like for Christmas.
It's a very, holiday,
it's a holiday
spice. Yeah. So as you assemble the ingredients together, we heard Balaram's story where he was saved. And then what about Gita the cow?
Oh, Gita's Balaram in some way have a good story because Balaram don't know the pain. Nobody hurt him.
He's lived in the sanctuary since the moment he was born.
His only thing is he never met his mother. That is the only bad thing. He never met his mother.
You've become his mother.
I become his mother. My big boy.
So you're mixing.
We mix the flour, all the spices, a pinch of salt, the baking powder. Oh, and the sugar.
And the sugar. We gotta make
coconut
it sweet.
sugar. I use everything coconut sugar.
Oh, that's a coconut sugar.
Yes, it's beautiful because.
And if just real quick, if someone doesn't have coconut sugar, can they substitute with like a brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Okay.
No, brown sugar. So we have the.
So that was very simple.
Oh, it's super simple.
Is that
everything.
it? Can I just a little more so it makes me feel like I did something?
That is a good thing in my book, that everything is super simple but looks super gourmet. And this is for the wet ingredients. We're going to put the pumpkin puree.
I mean the colors alone.
Oh yeah.
As you pour that, like I'm gonna just take this book. So this is Cooking with Jaggy. This is the adorable. I mean, the illustrations in this book are so beautiful. It is artistry in the kitchen.
One of my students, her name is Jen Rodriguez. She is one of my students in my cookbook workshop. A quarter coconut oil. So she said to me, I was thinking in make a cookbook. But you can see many cookbooks and it's all the same, just a cook recipe. So she said, what if we made with illustrations?
With illustrations.
So it's a cook recipe and had art, so we call like art in the kitchen.
I love it.
And it's something beautiful to give because you inspire people to try be vegan, and the illustration is beautiful. You want to keep the book.
Oh, absolutely. You look
beautiful.
Adorable.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Oh, yes, that is me.
Yeah, of course, that's you. It's Cooking with Jaggy.
Jen made me in there.
So, okay, so we've got the dry ingredients.
Yes, now
we've put the wet. The base is the pumpkin.
Yeah, the wet ingredients.
You're a big fan of the coconut oil.
Oh, yes, I love coconut oil. Because you can cook with that. But you can I use avocado oil in this recipe.
So that would be a substitute?
Yes, avocado. Okay. Well, you can use
sunflower
oil.
Sunflower oil.
But if we want more healthy and more yummy, I think.
We want healthy. Healthy you.
We're
going to go healthy.
I like coconut oil and it's super good for everything. I give to my dogs and my cats coconut oil.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. You know, basically if we can cook for the whole family. So far you haven't used any fancy appliances. You're just, stirring this up. What else are we going to put in there?
Just finish.
And that's it?
Yeah.
We're finished. Okay,
so now
finished.
We mix.
Everything. So we're combining the wet and the dry ingredients for the pumpkin muffins. And would we want to do this by hand? Could you use like something fancier?
Yes, however you feel. You can use with
Actually,
your
with each stir, you're literally putting in some love.
Yeah,
right?
Oh, yeah. Because I want to please people. I like to see people happy.
All right, so we basically stir and then with a large spoon put the batter in the muffin pan.
We can use a small one if you want.
And this recipe will make about how many muffins, depending on how large you want them?
This one is, this is a big.
That's a pretty big.
But in a normal one, smaller, 12.
12.
You can make 12.
So we're done. So these are going to go in the oven. How hot is the oven?
And 300, I don't know how do you use here, Fahrenheit or? Yes,
in Fahrenheit.
So it's 350.
Probably 350?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a preheat. Preheat the oven.
And the oven 20 minutes.
And about 20 minutes. That's very fast. Okay, so let's put this on the side. and work on the frosting. So what do we need for the frosting? Well, a cup of raw cashews, right?
Raw cashews.
You soaked them, didn't you?
Yes, have to be soaked 4 hours in water before we made the recipe. 4 cups or powdered sugar. You can use less if you want sweet.
Depending on how sweet you like it.
What you feel. Like 1 lemon juice, a quarter or almond milk or soy milk.
Okay.
That is all.
And and the vanilla. Don't we have some vanilla?
No, the vanilla was in the.
Oh, it was in the okay. So that was the soaked cashews, the lemon, the 4 cups of powdered sugar, and the 1/4 cup of the unflavored soy or almond milk. Yeah. Got it. All right.
And this is super easy.
So a food processor this time.
Well, we use the food processor, but it's going to be fast.
I love cashews because they're so creamy.
Oh, it's creamy and it's healthy. It's super healthy.
So tell me about the vegan award you just won.
Oh, it was very funny. People nominate me to the vegan award or vegan of the year.
So they actually nominated you in Colombia?
Yeah, yes.
Or
I don't know who nominated me. I really don't know.
You don't know. She was nominated and she won.
Yes, because they say who was the winner November 1st. And I realized like a November 3 or something.
So you didn't even know there were like several days.
No,
it's like winning the Oscar. She was like nominated, she wins, and then somebody
told me congratulations. What happened? You won a prize. What? I don't know what happened.
That's fantastic.
It was super funny. And then I don't know, and I checked, what is that? And my cousin told me that check because we nominated you to this. So I checked and said, oh my God, I won. So I won for the vegan of the year for my work with the Paramatma Animal Sanctuary.
And so you basically get it to a very creamy texture?
Yes, have to be creamy, like a cheesy. Oh, that was done.
And we have our muffins already here that I'm gonna bring in. Right, so this is the finished product out of the oven after about 20 minutes, right? That's what you said?
Yeah. It's super fast.
It's very fast.
So there is so we're going to serve the muffins.
And then you just put a little icing.
Yes, just like that. You see how cheesy it is, creamy.
That's fantastic.
And that is the best part of the muffin.
Yeah. That is the best part.
I made it home for the first time, and I made 12, one tray. And I offered to Paul, to my mother.
Paul, your husband,
yes,
the food yogi.
The food yogi,
right?
who love it, who love it. And
we won an award for that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I served like for 4 persons. And then I go out to do something, and when I return, was no muffins in my house. Say, what happened? And I go, Dad, you know where are the muffins? And he was like, he ate all the muffins, like a 10.
He ate the whole thing?
Yes, like a crazy.
All right, so
he liked
I have a feeling that's what's going to happen on
my
set today.
My father is not vegan.
Really fast.
Yes, Dad is not vegan, not vegetarian. But he never eat meat because he don't have the shoes. Because my auntie is vegetarian, and everybody in my family don't eat too much meat. So he had to eat what he has.
So he was happy with the muffins that you made, and I'm sure everyone else will be too.
Yeah.
So we frost the 12 muffins, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sorry, so.
So I'll let you finish that. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second recipe with some very special guests. Our second recipe on today's episode of Healthy You is for some very special and discerning guests, our dogs, Kobe and Yoda. Kobe is a 2-year-old beagle, and Yoda is a 3-year-old French bulldog. And guess what? They're both vegan dogs. That's right. Not only do they love their high-protein, all-veggie food, V-Dog, and the food that we make, but dogs can and do thrive on a whole foods, plant-based diet. And Juliana is going to tell us about the food she prepares for the rescues at the Paramatma Animal Sanctuary as she makes the second dish for today. Our second recipe is a Doggy peanut butter pumpkin cookie.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to eat them.
Oh, yes, you can eat
We
too.
can eat them, right? Okay, so give us the list of ingredients and we'll put everything together.
I'm going to put, so we mix the oats, it's like 1 cup.
Okay, so 1 cup of oats, is that what it is?
This is oats, yes. 1 cup of carrots.
And those are just some grated carrots?
Yes, have to be grated carrots.
And doggies love carrots.
Oh yeah, and it's super healthy for the eyes of the dogs.
What's that?
Pumpkin. Flour, like a half cup. Dates. That is the sweet part of the cookies.
See, I've never included any dates in any of the treats I've made for my doggies.
Yes, that is the healthy sweet part because dogs cannot eat too much sugar for the teeth. It's going to be pretty sick. So, and many dogs die for disease in the
because of
because the sugar, because
we feed them foods that they shouldn't be eating.
We give them sweets, bad idea.
And that's the natural peanut butter.
Yes, natural peanut butter. 1 tablespoon of baking powder.
Okay, so we've got the baking powder. Go for it. Use that one. And if you do have dogs as part of the family, then you know how much they love peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh, have to be careful because some dogs are allergic to peanut butter.
Really? So they also have allergies?
One of my dogs is allergic, and we noticed in the second time that she was like with the face.
Oh, so just like humans.
Yeah,
they can have some allergies, so that's something important. And there are certain foods that we should avoid giving dogs.
In that case, we can use our hands.
Right? No chocolate for dogs.
No chocolate for dogs.
No chocolate.
No.
Ever. Okay, so you basically can mix everything together.
Yes, it's very easy. Oh, yeah.
So, and that's it. So we make these little
balls. Yes, you make the cookies
and you're done.
You want.
Oh, you have to bake them.
Oh, yes. You have to bake them. But it's like 15 minutes. So
the muffins were 20 and these little doggy treats.
15 minutes, say temperature, everything, and 20 minutes. It's going to be like a cookie. It's soft. It's not crunchy.
Right. It is like a cookie. Okay, great. It's time for our public service announcement. Remember that more than 9,000 dogs and cats are killed here in the USA in shelters every day. Please help support the Best Friends Animal Society and their no-kill mission because together we can save them all.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, pet them, care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture, you can jump, yell, you can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. 'Cause we're connected.
I'm here today with Juliana Castañeda Turner, the co-founder of the vegan and no-kill Paramatma Animal Sanctuary in the Andes Mountains of Colombia, South America. Juliana has shared her delicious and compassionate recipes for pumpkin muffins with a creamy cashew frosting, her vegan peanut butter doggy pumpkin cookies, which are soon going to be eaten by our very special guests, Yoda and Kobe. And I think this is a perfect time for them to join us with your husband, Paul Rodney Turner, the food yogi. So here they come. Here we go. All right, guys. So this is Kobe. Kobe's a 2.5-year-old beagle, and Yoda is a 3-year-old French bulldog. And they've been very good. They've been very good. Juliana, should we give them a couple of treats? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Okay, just
I think
they won.
Yoda's gonna go find the treats himself. Oh.
Wait.
All right, let me have one. Oh, no, Kobe. Okay, sit, Yoda, sit. These are Juliana's special peanut butter doggy cookie. Oh, and they're vegan. Look at that. Who says doggies aren't vegan? Look at this. Amazing. So, Juliana, you are a reiki animal practitioner.
Yeah, yes.
What is Reiki and how can it help the animals?
Well, Reiki is some kind of an energy that comes even from the universe that help to heal or to even not only heal or if we are sick or something like that, to attract good things. So like animals, I decided to learn Reiki with animals and learn with Kathleen Prasad, that is very famous here.
Kathleen Prasad.
She is very famous here with the animal Reiki. And so far I am the only who practice animal Reiki in Colombia and in South America.
So it's a form of energy healing, and so it can help animals be what, calmer?
Well, help, for example, if they are in a treatment because they are sick.
Okay.
So for example, there is some dogs with cancer that had chemotherapy, so they helped with that. Or when
anxiety.
Our dog is in the last days, to be better that last moment. Even when they are in veterinarian, they have to receive shot or something, we can apply that. I apply all the time.
You can do some of this energy Reiki healing with them and to them. So who would you like to try and wow, that was Yoda really shaking there. Do you want to try a little Reiki with them? Is there something special we can do today?
Yes, normally it's better practice Reiki in their home.
Okay.
Because they are calm in their place and all that.
In their own environment.
Yes, right now they are super excited because they are superstars. It's not easy.
And then just kind of show us what you would do.
Yeah, let's go with Kobe, that is calm.
Let me switch with you.
Yeah. So, in my experience, many dogs like Reiki. So they come when they start to feel the energy. And some nice experience that I get when I start to practice Reiki is I learn more from animals. They give me more than what I'm trying to give. So when I started to practice Reiki, I was crying because they have so many sentiments, so many.
So it's like the impressions that you're getting from them.
Yeah. So he wants Reiki. Come here. So they have to feel super calm.
And so this would be like Kobe telling you that he's very open and receptive.
When they want, they come to you. When they are super excited, they ignore you totally.
Is there a special position with the hands?
Yes, normal. Some people like to touch when they are doing Reiki. I don't like to touch. I like because I feel it's like something too hot. Mm-hmm. So I take some distance. Kobe is ready. He like so. Yes, he really like. So we are not the Reiki, we are like an instrument. So
he's gotten so much calmer. He's very calm.
He really like.
He's very calm, Juliana. He's usually not this calm.
They like.
And when do you know, like, did they let you know when they don't, like, when they're done?
Actually, it's the Reiki who told you when it's, the Reiki come when the energy want to come and gone when it's done. A normal Reiki session is like a 1 hour.
So you could work up to 1 hour with Kobe.
Yes. He really likes it.
Yeah, he loves it. He's so calm. How special.
Even Yoda's calm.
Yeah, even Yoda's calm. Everybody's calm suddenly on set. And so that's basically how you would work with him. So Paul Rodney Turner, the food yogi, is with us today, Juliana's husband. And Paul, what have you been up to since we've seen you last?
Well, I've been really busy with the Food for Life program, and the program keeps expanding around the world, but especially focusing on Juliana's project, which is absolutely wonderful.
So you are helping to save the animals.
I was there, and helping her to get the new property and move the animals and set the fence. I was even out there making the fences.
Making the fence, because didn't you have to rebuild all of the
everything from the
infrastructure and the fencing, right?
So that was a really big job, and thank you very much for helping us with that.
It was it was something we had to do.
I'm very proud of her. It's amazing what she had to go through. It's incredible.
It was a terrible moment, but like I say, it's teamwork. Paul was helping me a lot. You was doing your work here at distance. Ekala was taking care of the animals and anxious because he cannot do anything outside. He just feel and tell me what happened. Tell me that we're going to save the animals.
And we did. And we're going to continue.
Yes, and I want to help more.
Where can people go if they want to learn about the Paramatma Animal Sanctuary, they want to make a donation, they want to continue to help you save these animals and rescue more of them? So where should they go?
Well, you can visit paramatmafarm.com. There is a donate link that is going to be.
So people can continually donate?
Yes, all the time. And please, we need that. We need that.
The help.
Remember that we are there in Colombia alone, and there is our culture in Colombia. It's not to donate too much. And I see that many people have that culture, that good thing.
There's also the Facebook page too, which is Vegan Animal Shelter. So the short code is Vegan Animal Shelter.
Vegan Animal Shelter on Facebook.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Updates all the time.
Paramatmafarm.com. Yeah. And Paramatma means, of course, God within the heart. So we want to teach people about respecting all animals as spiritual equals.
As spiritual equals. That's so beautiful. Well, I mean, thank you so much for coming such a long way to teach us how to make vegan muffins and creamy cashew, frosting, and these guys loved the vegan treats. That concludes today's very special episode of Healthy You with Juliana and our amazing canine guests, Kobe and Yoda. Remember, this show is co-produced by the Buddha Yoga Center, Washington, D.C.'s proud to be vegan yoga studio, where yoga is first and foremost a practice of compassion towards all sentient beings. And if you'd like more information on the Buddha Yoga Center, our classes, workshops, and yoga retreats, you can go to our website. That's buddhayoga.com. And you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think these days, all the other social media pages. Remember that healthy food can mean a happier you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you guys. Namaste. We need to try these cupcakes.
Oh, please.
Hey, let's dig in. Namaste.